All right, look, hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell, all right? Subscribe to my channel, join this Fifth Unit Army, and get Fifth Unit tough. All right, look, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that the deal with Saquon gets done before the 17th because all the reports are saying that they're back negotiating, they're talking, they're working on a deal, and Joe Shane has shown when he wants a player in the building, he's going to pay that player. He got Dexter Lawrence done. They got Daniel Jones done. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say Saquon will get his extension before the 17th. I don't think the Giants, as a staff, label, and motherfucking crew, want to have Saquon Barkley killing team chemistry and just leaving a black cloud over the training camp. I don't think the Giants want the drama. I don't think John Mara wants it. I don't think Joe Shane wants it. I don't think Saquon Barkley wants it. And I don't think the locker room wants it because the locker room loves Saquon. And it's weird because as a Giants content creator, you know what I'm saying? As a Giants content creator, it's my job to give you the news as a fan of the team and occasionally the player. You see, there's a thin line between being a fan of the team and being a fan of the player. It's a thin line. You know they say it's a thin line between love and hate? Well, there's a thin line between I'm a Giants fan. I root for the logo, not the number. So what happens is every now and again, those lines get blurred. I root for Danny. Danny's my guy. I root for Danny. I want to see Daniel Jones succeed. But at the same time, for those of y'all who think, though, he's just a Daniel Jones fanboy, whatever, I hate way harder than I love. I do. I hate way harder than I love. So there was a time where I used to love Eli Manning until Eli Manning started to suck for the last 5 years of his career, and I had to bury Eli Manning with an Undertaker level shovel every damn week for the last 5 years of his career. It had to be done because Eli Manning was bad for the organization. He just was. He just wasn't good the last 5 years. How you go from beating Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, beating Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre in playoff games to not being able to beat Tony Romo and Kirk Cousins for the division. So, as much as I love number 10, as a Giants fan, he had to be dealt with. And I said all that to say this. I like Saquon. I do. I don't have a bad thing to really say about Saquon. And I feel like my content over the past couple weeks has come across as very anti-Saquon. And it's not that it's anti-Saquon the same way a couple years ago it wasn't anti-Eli Manning. It's pro-Giants. So I'm not rooting against Saquon. I would never root against Eli, who got me 2 Super Bowls. I'm rooting for the team. So when I say we should have drafted Mahomes in 2017, what the hell are we doing? I wasn't anti-Daniel. I wasn't anti-Eli Manning. I was pro what's best for the Giants. When it comes to Saquon Barkley, when I say, yo, we could go give Kareem Hunt like $6 million and we won't miss a beat. That's not me being anti-Saquon. That's me being pro-Giants because I want my team to be set up for the future. I don't want us to have a bad contract with an overpaid running back and have to trade his ass a year or two from now, like what happened with McCaffrey. I don't want that to happen. I want what's best for the team. So there's a thin line between wanting what's best for the team and rooting for the player because I would have gave Daniel Jones the same contract Jalen Hurts got. I think that highly of the kid. It's a damn shame that Daniel Jones is $15 million underpaid right now. It's really a damn crime. But that's on Daniel Jones. He didn't want to be the highest paid guy because all Daniel Jones really had to do was play under the tag, throw like 35 touchdowns, win another playoff game, and he'd be making $55 million right now. But he chose to give a team-friendly contract, get his bag, and do what he had to do. God bless him. More power to him. So I hope the deal with Saquon gets done because this is a big year for the Giants. This is big for us. And the last thing we need is Saquon Barkley being a distraction. Oh, when is Saquon going to get paid? Is there any updates on Saquon Barkley? When is Saquon coming back? Is Saquon Barkley going to play next season? And it's a problem because the locker room loves Saquon. So what will happen is it'll turn the players against the front office because Saquon is one of those guys who you pay. And I said pay Saquon. I just said don't pay him $17 million. This nigga's smoking something. He's smoking something too strong, and he need to be smacked repeatedly till he's sober again. $16-17 million. He's bugging. But I don't mind I wouldn't mind overpaying Saquon by like $3 or $4 million. If the running back market is at $10 million, giving Saquon $13 to $14 million is fair compensation in my opinion. I've said that from day one. When I first heard that they offered him $13 to $14 million, I said, we're overpaying him. How the hell is Saquon not taking that money? So this whole notion that Fitz Vegas was anti-Saquon or Fitz Vegas doesn't want Saquon to get paid, it's a lie. And another thing, I'm the biggest motherfucking bully on the planet. You think I give a fuck about a nigga feeling? You think I give a fuck about y'all opinion on how I feel about a player? If I wanted to bully a player, if I wanted to shit on a player, I'd make that shit be known. You think I sit here and give you a soliloquy and sit here and explain myself? If I had smoke with a nigga, I'd just get that nigga to smoke it till I can't give it no more. Give a fuck? Had to get that cleared up. You know, I don't want y'all to sit here and think, oh, well, Fitz Vegas. Nah. If Fitz Vegas got a problem with a player, I let that issue be known. So I'm trying to be nice with the Saquon situation. I'm trying to thread the needle because it is a thin line between being a team guy and being a player guy. Ask the people in New England when Brady started tripping. It's like, damn, I'm a Patriot fan, but Brady got us 6 Super Bowls. Like, I don't want to see Brady go, but we got to look towards the future. This happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's a thin line between falling in love with a player and staying loyal to the logo on the jersey. It's a thin line. So all in all, I hope Saquon gets his bag. I'm rooting for Saquon. We love Saquon. And, you know, Saquon's not a bad guy. He's a little facetious. He's a little dishonest. He's a little politicianly. I found that out about him. This dude gonna go, I know my performance and my numbers wasn't the best. I want to be a Giant for life. And, you know, I'm willing to make it work with the team. Nigga asked for $17 million a month later. The fuck out of here, bro. Miss me with that. He should have just took the Daniel Jones approach and said, yo, this is a business. He should have really just took the Daniel Jones approach if he was going to ask for the earth, the moon, and the sunken Titanic with it. He really should have just said, yo, this is a business from the jump. But that's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, I think Saquon gets done before training camp. It's too big of a distraction. It's too big of a problem. It's too big of a cloud to linger over this team that is so positive right now. Why bring the negative attention? For what? But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fitz Vegas, and I approve this message.